Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. I'm Lisa Bedell here with Chris Berg.
Hump day.
Hump day, halfway through the week. And of course, people are still talking about the weather again
It's soggy.
today. It is. My backyard's it's not as like a pool like some people's, but definitely soggy out there.
I was wondering if it was in your neighborhood because we had some great shots last night where people were taking out their floaties and in the streets in West Fargo. Was that you?
No, I wish.
Oh.
Those people looked fun, though. I would have liked to have just hung out with them. We got some great pictures in from our Valley News Live viewers. This is not a great picture, but it's not too far from where I live, actually. Once the rain let up, some people found their garages flooded. This gal sent us a photo from behind the Element Hotel, just off of Veterans and I-94. I believe that's actually West Fargo, West Fargo area. Take a look at this fence. This would just break my heart because I love our fence. If this happened, this was the Deer Creek neighborhood in way South Fargo. That's just devastating, isn't it? I know no one was hurt, but it's still that's your fence. That's so sad.
Right.
Jill Thompson Perryman had a great bird's eye view. Look at that, 35th Street South in Fargo. We were actually out driving in this because whenever it storms, the Bedell family thinks they need to go out and eat at a restaurant. It's kind of silly. Of course, drivers had a lot to deal with. Not everyone was having a bad time, though. Here's what Chris was talking about. This is who I want to hang out with. This guy was enjoying the high water, living his best life. And I can't see exactly what's in his hand, but it is a can. He does have a beverage, enjoying.
That is priceless.
And this, I feel like when I was out, my husband was seriously driving through every puddle, splashing it as big, and the girls were just screaming. They loved it. Look at this boy. He was asking drivers to help him out. He was in Moorhead, swim trunks, rain boots, and that Splash Me sign. Oh, how cute is he? And he has a mohawk.
I love that.
I love that. And these two guys, they were spotted taking advantage of the rain break, having a little swim outside. Look at, actually swimming. He's doing the crawl there. Can you imagine?
No, I cannot.
So I like that some people were, good sports about.
Very good attitude about it.
A lot of people did get into trouble. Turn around, don't drown when you see the water. Cars were stalled. It was kind of a mess in some areas, even though some people were.
Did you all end up in that pictures that we saw where your car was completely almost submerged or no?
Luckily or unluckily for me, my husband has a lift kit on his Tahoe,
So
which
you're
I
good.
find incredibly annoying. But yesterday he's like, "This is why I have this. I can drive through the big puddles."
Once
And like
every
I said,
10
the
years it
girls
rains
were like,
this.
"Yes, we love this vehicle." So no, we did drive nothing dangerous. We were just driving through areas where we could still see half the street or the pavement. So we were all good. So fun to see that. It was not a great day for the Red River Valley Fair, though. The fair was supposed to start yesterday, and of course,
Ooh, yeah, that's a tough beginning.
kind of rainy out there. But things are looking good for today, which is good because I need to get out there and get my cheese curd fix on. I love fair food so much, and I'm jealous of this gal. Abby Furchner was out there this morning doing some very important taste testing.
We are having barbecue for breakfast this morning, and I'm here with John Dugan at Texas Best Barbecue, and it really is. Honestly, you have some Texas-sized portions too.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so what do we have in the oven cooking this morning already?
We've got brisket cooking all night long and half the morning.
So when did you put it on last night?
Last night about 8 o'clock.
Oh my gosh. Look at how, you just opened that and it just smelled of barbecue.
Yes. Yeah, we cheat on the fair deal. You can smell it, you got to have some.
You do, honestly, you open it and it's like, I have to have it. And so what is all cooking in here right now?
Beef brisket, turkey legs. We'll have pork chops on a stick with bacon wrapped around them. They're really awesome.
You can't go wrong with anything bacon wrapped either.
No.
Absolutely not. And so we saw some of those turkey legs on Valley today, also this morning, and it's honestly the size. It was the size of my head.
They're very large.
Where do you find a turkey like that big? Or what? Why would you?
They come from Minnesota, I guess.
I guess.
Out there. We do get the Minnesota turkeys.
We have the best turkeys. What can I say? Okay, so let's move in here and let's start looking at some of the things you already kind of got prepared for us. So this is a bestseller. I know that. What do we have there?
It's the pulled pork nachos. It's about a little over a quarter to a half a pound of meat covered with a half a pound of cheese.
Oh my gosh. And then of course you can't go wrong. If you have a turkey leg, you have to have a side too. And this would be perfect.
Yeah, it's a big side.
So is this the loaded baked potato? What's on the loaded baked potato?
Starts with butter, sour cream, cheese, bacon bits.
Oh, that sounds so good. But John, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing your food truck for?
Doing a food truck for about 8 years now.
And so you just travel around all summer?
All summer, hitting the fairs.
Oh my goodness. And so what other things do you have on the menu besides what we just saw?
We've got bacon wrapped pork chops. We got the turkey legs, and two that we just saw. We have brisket sandwiches.
Oh. You can't go wrong. Get anything doused in barbecue, it's going to be good, that's for sure. So you're going to want to come out. Texas Best Barbecue right here at the Red River Valley Fair all week from 11 a.m. to 1. You can get free admission, and so you can come out, have some lunch, take a tour of the fair, or come back for dinner too. You can have this any time of day.
Is he wearing an NDSU cap?
Smart man right there. If you're going to be at the River Valley Fair, sporting a bison cap, little
I
southern
love his
accent.
Yeah, I love it. I just was admitting too. Okay, so we have the loaded baked potato that Abby brought back. Jordan Schreier was like saying, please bring me one. So she brought him 3. Oops, I almost lost that. I love nachos, and Abby knows that. So I actually had nachos for breakfast as well from
That's
that
nice.
delicious food truck, Fair Food, one of my favorites. I also had a little something else this morning for breakfast, which I'm ready for Chris to do it. Speaking of tasty things to eat, you can find edible creepy crawlers at the new Bugology exhibit. I think we have a little video. The big emperor scorpion is on display, a lot of bugs. You won't want to eat those, but of course the kids love that. There it is. That's the scorpion, the big emperor scorpion. I know there's a tarantula as well. It's all for people to kind of, educate themselves, promote bugs and the importance of the healthy ecosystem.
What is that person doing?
So you're not going to eat that tarantula. Why would you eat that? But you would eat some of these. Chris, I brought you, let's see, what is this? It's the honey mustard crickets.
Oh, it's so funny
Honey
because I'm
mustard.
allergic to honey mustard.
Oh, okay. Well, how about the cheddar cricket chips?
And cheddar too. I don't
See,
know what
this is,
happened.
you are an athlete, Chris. You need your protein here. What do you got over there?
Let's see. I've got, I don't know how this is set up.
Cricket crunch bar.
Cricket Crunch Bar.
Okay, are you really not? I will do it again.
I am not touching anything
Chris?
cricket.
Okay, so I don't know if you want to get a
you gonna
close up.
chat
Can
out
you
on some
look
crickets?
I don't know if you can look in here, but it's like you see the outside and you're like, oh yeah, I can try that, and then you look in there. They actually, well, they're bugs. I was gonna say it looks like bugs. Okay, look how brave I am.
I want to see you pound them. Oh.
Can you smell or can you hear that crunching? Could you hear it crunching?
Yes. 1,000% I could hear that crunching. La 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 la.
It tastes kind of like sunflower seeds. Honey mustard. I do not taste the honey mustard at all in there, but now I have cricket in my
You
teeth.
just process what you just ate? And you're like,
I don't want to think about it, Chris.
I was gonna say.
So eat it, not think about it. It's protein. It's good for me.
Oh my
Feeling like I'm going to have a
gosh.
good hard run now after the show.
You need to go hang out with like Bear Grylls and do like one of those wildlife hikes and, eat off the land. And,
Earlier I thought, well, I would enjoy the chocolate more, but you know what? If you look in the back, you can really, I don't know, if you can see the back of the chocolate bar, the crunch bar, you see why they're so crunchy because, oh yeah, even from a distance you can see that. That's the crickets.
I hear it's actually kind of the hot thing right now is to be eating this kind of stuff.
Still have crickets sweating that out. All right, let's move on. You can try these if you go to the Red River Valley Fair. I'll work on Chris. Got to try some crickets.
Oh my goodness. I'm really proud of you right now.
From crickets to cute animals, let's see who's up for adoption at the Homeward Animal Shelter. Brutus probably would eat some crickets too. Here's Brutus. He's a one-of-a-kind sweet soul wrapped in a beefy, robust body. He enjoys a good game of tug of war and loves those cute, squeaky stuffed toys. When he is not working up a sweat, he also loves to be affectionate and to cuddle.
Oh man, find out what all the buzz is about also with Buzz Lightyear. He's a fantastic feline that everyone should really be buzzing about. Buzz is easygoing as they come, gets along great in every single scenario. He's playful, goofy, and everyone has a good time when they're hanging out with Buzz. I guess apparently he's got something
What a cute nose.
sweet on his nose. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
the way it's dotted, and of course he's got the nice little triangle there. So
Buzz looks cuddly. Hey, be sure to stop by and check out the animals that are up for adoption at the Homeward Animal Shelter. And also mark this on your calendar. The 29th annual Paws Walk is coming up Tuesday, July 23rd at Rowe Farm. Registration at 6, walk starts at 7. Go to valleynewslive.com. Click on the hot button for all the details on the walk. We have a jam-packed show today, Chris, so we want to get to it. Stay with us. Coming up next, we're going to be talking about the Love Your Buns Festival that's happening later this week.